What is a comfort doll? I'm sure if you've been in the American Girl community for even just a couple of days, you've heard people talk about their comfort doll or their favorite doll. But what exactly does that mean? Well, today we're going to get down to the bottom of it. Now, it's very common for people to have a comfort stuffed animal. It's something that you had as a child, maybe you just really liked it, maybe you went through some big event like a loss in the family or a big house moving with it, but it does seem that a lot of people have these, and it's very similar with dolls. But this sort of coined comfort doll started in a place called Dusa. Now, these dolls were made for kids in Africa suffering from HIV and AIDS. They were made by grandmothers or nonas, and they would stuff them and sew them and give them to the children. But of course, that's not the comfort doll we all think of when we think of a comfort doll. So where does this trend come from? Well, for the doll community, it's long been a standing idea that you have this favorite doll that is your, sort of your main character. But for the greater whole and everyone who isn't a deep down doll crazy person, this started with the pandemic. Now, over the pandemic, dolls saw a rise in popularity. I don't know if it was because we were stuck at home or what, but it all started with these sort of memes, the "What American Girl are you? Do you have the American Girl teeth? What your favorite doll says about you." And from there, it evolved to the Barbie movie and collector dolls. So companies like Mattel and MGA took notice of this and started producing more and more of their sort of, retro dolls, you could say. It started with the American Girl 35th anniversary, and then we got Monster High, we got some of the older Barbies coming back, and we got Bratz. People had more money because they were staying home, which meant that you could spend more money on silly things like dolls. At that same time, we saw the rise of collector dolls. We've gotten a lot more collector Barbies that are more price affordable. We've gotten collector American Girl dolls, and of course the Monster High collector dolls. Then of course we got the biggest thing to come to the doll community, and that's sort of healing your inner child, which was the Barbie movie. Now, this sort of healing your inner child focuses a lot on the sort of hardships that you have during adult life, and for many people, I see them buying them for their parents that either couldn't afford them or just couldn't buy them. And this seems to be a very popular thing to do, and Barbie is seeing a lot of sales from this. Influencers too have jumped on this bandwagon, sort of showing that collecting dolls is not only okay, but really cool. So with all that history out of the way, why do we like dolls? Well, a British report found that 51% of adults carry around a teddy bear, very similar to dolls. It's hard to find things on dolls. It's this sort of idea of healing your inner child, which I'm sure that we've all heard of. This idea of that childhood that you still yearn for and wish you could have. Not only that, but there are many people like me that couldn't have Barbie or couldn't afford it as a kid, and now they can. Not only that, but it is found that dolls and teddy bears can help reduce stress and anxiety and depression in adults, which is something that more and more people suffer with as time goes on, especially in the pandemic and post-pandemic. Now, of course, this is just a light overview, but that is the very simple answer on why we love dolls and what a comfort doll is. And here is the latest sort of comfort doll thing. It seems like they've taken advantage of the Barbie movie and combined that with American Girl. Anyway, that is all I have for today. I'm sorry that this video is a bit all over the place. This one was kind of hard to study for, but anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye!